Whew. Right, I'm here, Shell Island, which is in Wales, just south of Harlech and north of Barmouth. And there's two reasons, well, probably more than two reasons, but the main one is to read Night of the Crabs by Guy N. Smith, because that's set here. Killer crabs coming on the beach and killing people, and also in Fairborn. So that's one reason. The other reason was, in the 70s, when I came here, 1976, there was a lot of publicity and hoo-ha about a sea serpent that was seen by a group of schoolgirls in the year before, 75. And you could buy postcards and stuff. I'm going to find a picture of it, I'll put it in here. Okay. There's been a sea monster seen for the last 200 years, here, there and everywhere, at Barmouth. And in the sort of stuff I've read before, it came from Shell Island down into Barmouth. Now, I've heard, I've not done a lot of research, and maybe I should, that it was debunked. The schoolgirls who saw it didn't see it, but it took them 3 decades. I will do a bit more research on that, because you don't keep a secret for 30 years, you know. So, I don't know. All I know is, in 1976, we came to Shell Island. I was 12, and we camped over by the sand dunes over there. And yeah, I got up early one morning. It must have been about 4 o'clock, half 4, and I got out the tent and I walked to the top of the dunes looking down at the beach, and there was a mist all over the beach. Oh, amazing. In the middle of that mist was the sea serpent, the sea monster. It was on the beach, covered in this mist, and you could just see the top of it. Now, you could say that I imagined it, being a 12-year-old, fertile imagination, that I'd seen the postcards for sale in Barmouth, and for some reason I thought I saw it. Well, I'm telling you now, I saw it. Didn't make it up, didn't, you know, whatever. I didn't tell anybody either for years. Yeah, but then when I'm looking it up to sort of remind myself about it, because I've come to Shell Island, I've not seen it yet, I must say. I've come to Shell Island, and now I find out it's been debunked in the 2000s. So 75, this group of schoolgirls, they played truant. They got caught playing truant, and their teacher, they all told the same story, and then they described it. Their art teacher drew from all their descriptions this sea serpent. Now, I would say that their recollection was pretty much the same. I don't know. I am going to look at it more, and then when I get home, I will look a bit more into detail, and I will let you know exactly what happened there. But for some reason, it came debunked. But I believe that it exists. Is that enough for something to exist? Me believing? I don't know. But I saw it in 1976. Fertile imagination or not. Who knows? Anyway, I'll show you a quick glimpse of the sea. Beautiful out there. I'm leaving here tomorrow. It's taken me 3 days to make this video, but it's been lovely. All I've done is just be. Yeah, chill, do what I want to do. So I've been to the bar, I've been to the coffee on the quay, and oh yeah, it's been absolutely lovely. Anyway, I'm going to go home and then I'll do a little bit more research, and I will finish this video talking about the research. Like I say, I saw it, didn't take a picture, it was only 12, didn't have a camera, didn't have a phone in them days. 1976, it's a long time ago. So yeah, so the question is, do you believe? Well, let me find some more evidence and some more pictures, and then I'll let you know. Right, see you in a couple of seconds. Right, I'm back. Didn't take long, did it? Well, 3 hours and a bit. So, Barmouth sea serpent. Okay, so I did a bit of research. Now, I'm not on Facebook at the moment, so I was only able to see the public bits. So, the pictures you've seen of the serpent were from the postcard. I found that on there. And from there, I found out that in 2005, one of the girls said they made it up. You tell me, okay? So the story starts 2nd of March 1975, and I've got my notes behind so I don't forget anything. And they're in the north end of Barmouth, and they saw something unusual, right? And this is their description. It was like a dinosaur. The body of the monster was about 10 foot long, with a long tail, long neck, and huge green eyes. It walked towards the sea and entered the water. Now, one of the girls her father was one of the local coast guards, and she'd said the feet had huge like saucers with 3 long protruding nails. It was horrible, she said. And they went back to the coast guard, to her dad, and said, look, Dad, now you would think that she wouldn't have made it up, because the father's coast guard and they take these things very seriously, right? So you don't know. But they all agreed on the description. And one of the teachers, Colin Palmer, had an idea of drawing it and got the descriptions and drew it. And they made a postcard, which was put out in 1975. Now, that's what the postcard I used to see in the shops in Barmouth, which sort of, gets to my head. I will say that I saw something. It got a back like that, yeah? And it was in the mist, so I couldn't see it completely, but it was definitely moving on the sand along, right? So, yeah, was that my imagination? 14? No, it wasn't. I was 12. Okay, no, it wasn't. Hang on. I was 12. It was 1976. Anyway, so they put it out to the press, and then they had a few other stories come up. A bloke who worked at the hotel, he saw something, but didn't know what it was. But there was a fishing boat near Anglesey, which is further up the top, who saw in the sea, right? And there's been sea serpents there for years. I mean, there was a shop in Tinnycoed with a picture. I've not been able to find this picture, but yeah, it exists somewhere. But also in 1937, Robert Jones of Harlech encountered a weird crocodile-like creature walking along a riverbank near Harlech. So yeah, sea serpents. Are they real? Are they not? Are they dangerous? Are we a bit worried because we've seen films like Jaws? Yeah, it's obviously a real thing, but well, not a killer. Yeah, you know what I mean. Is it real? I say it is. I probably need to do a bit more research, but I need to go back on Facebook and speak to the people who saw it, because they are there, and and they will let me know. So I'm going to finish the video with some footage of the sea. You tell me if you see something in that on the surface of the sea. Anyway, see you on the next video.